Hey guys and gals, it's your boy JR, aka Lone Wolf's Bushcraft Travels, and it's about 74 degrees outside. Look at this, it's a beautiful day outside here. 74 degrees in Midwest Indiana, and just a beautiful day. Uh, Kind of a slight breeze, clouds, a little bit of clouds. So, yeah, a little bit of large white clouds in the sky. Uh, just got out of Mass, and I'm doing my usual walk to the car. After I take communion, I do a little walk to the car, and then my wife and daughter are still in there. And then yeah, I take my little I call it my little meditation walk after I receive communion, and I walk back to the car, grab the car, pull the car up front, and then wait for them to come out of Mass there. And so that's kind of my routine on Sundays. And can't wait to go to Peru, but that's a little ways away. Probably late in January, I'll hit Peru, South America. Always have a really good time when I go to Lima, Peru. Just a really awesome time. So, and of course, you know, some of you, if you click on some of my Peruvian trips, I have a playlist that's called Peruvian Play. So, anyways, there's a Lima, Peruvian playlist. And sometimes you guys can see me eating ceviche mixo. Sometimes you guys see me eating lomo sentado, which is a steak dish. Rose con chancho, which is a chicken and rice dish. Yeah. Yeah, I think those are my three favorite dishes in Peru. The ceviche, it's a fresh mixture of seafood. It's simmered in lemon and lime sauce, the ceviche is. And it's really, really good. And then, yeah, lomo sentado, that's the steak and rice dish. That's one of my favorite Peruvian dishes. And the roast con chancho is pretty good. The chicken and rice is pretty good. So yeah, I can't, of course, as that trip gets closer, I'll be filling you in. You know, as we get closer and closer to the Lima, Peru trip, I'll fill you guys in. That'll be fun to share. I also been to, what other places have I also have a Mexico playlist. A lot of you are watching my Mexico playlist. On my Mexico playlist, I have Playa de Carmen, Mexico on there. What's else on my Mexican playlist? So Playa de Carmen's on there. Cancun's on there. Sayulita, Mexico's on there. And yeah, I had a really good time when each time I went to Mexico. Now the Sayulita, Mexico trip, I got to rent an Airbnb. So I was kind of up on a hill. And each night I wanted to join the party, I would leave my Airbnb from the hill and walk down and be right there where all the restaurants and bars are at in Sayulita. That was a lot of fun. So, got to stay, when I was in Peru, I got to stay at Paracas. That was a lot of fun. Matter of fact, about 33 years ago, I had my honeymoon in Paracas. That was 33 years ago. That was a very young JR. I was 23 years old on my honeymoon, so. But yeah, that was about 33 years ago. Wow, that's wild. Time flies when you're having fun. It really flies. But man, good times. And then, you know, subsequent from the very first time, actually the first time I went to Peru, I stayed a whole month in Peru. That was really wild. And anytime I stayed at the beach, I didn't think about Indiana at all. So yeah, didn't think about the beach, or didn't think about Indiana as long as I was at the beach. So, but yeah, every time I've gone to Peru, I've had a really good time. I also been to Machu Picchu. That was on a bucket list. Got to go to Machu Picchu, so that was a lot of fun. I think the only thing I haven't done, there's a few things I haven't done, which is the Nazca lines, and I think the other thing I haven't done is go to the jungles in Peru. So, but what's so funny, I got all the shots for that for the first time because I didn't know whether I was going to visit the jungles of Peru. So that was kind of funny. This when I first went to Peru. But anyways, I'm excited about my Peruvian trip. That'll happen probably in late January. Super excited about that. Hey, how's it going? What's happening? But yeah, Peru. Oh my God, I just can't say enough good things about Lima, Peru. Absolutely enjoy it. Some mystery plays is in the comments area, which is cool. Wow. What's happening? So a few people are saying hi. I do this occasionally on Sundays. I go live sometimes, especially after I leave church. What's happening? So it looks like a few folks from, can't remember where. Yeah. I think there's one person from Australia here and another person from probably the Philippines is watching the lives. So I have a variety, from Singapore. Oh, wow. Cool. All the way from Singapore. That's cool. So when I look at my YouTube analytics, I got people from Japan that watch the YouTube channel. So yeah. I got folks from Japan that watch the YouTube channel. And this is the first time I don't know if my YouTube analytics had showed Singapore. I did know it showed people from Japan, Australia. Oh, I'm from the USA. Portugal. All right. Somebody from Portugal. So this is the first time I've seen Portugal in my live, and it's the first time I've seen Singapore in my live. So that's kind of cool. First time I've seen in my live Singapore and Portugal. So that's pretty cool. That's really wild. But yeah, like I said, 74 degrees, Midwest Indiana. I showed you guys earlier, the clouds in the sky. So big white clouds in the sky, 74 degrees here in Midwest Indiana. I'm live streaming from the USA here in Midwest Indiana. I'm an American who's been probably going to Lima, Peru, South America for the past 33 years. During that time, I've also been visiting different parts of Mexico for the past 33 years too. Did go to Europe once, went and attended a wedding in Germany. That was really cool because I got to drive on the German Autobahn when I was in Germany. So that was actually super cool, driving on the German Autobahn. I got to see real expensive cars that I normally don't see in the States. So that was really neat. What I learned from that trip is a friend of mine's daughter got married in Germany. And this was quite a few years ago. But ended up turning it into a European vacation since I went to a wedding in Germany. They had the wedding in a castle, which is really cool. So it was a really cool castle where they had the wedding in Germany. Really cool, neat. And it was my first time going to Germany. So that was really, really cool. So that was really cool. But anyways, what I learned from that trip, from my travels to Germany, and from Germany, I got to visit the northern part of Italy and the northern part of France, and had some really awesome meals in the northern part of France and northern part of Italy. So, but when I attended that wedding in Germany, the main thing I learned is I was putting off traveling to Europe. I wasn't going to travel to Europe for quite a while, and then I ended up going because a friend of my daughter got married. And basically what I learned from that is maybe it's not such a good idea to put off travels. Maybe the better idea is whenever I can afford to go travel, to simply go travel. Wow. This is the beauty of going. This is the beauty of going live. Like I said, this is the beauty of going live. Somebody set off their car horn. But that's what happens when I go live. I mean, not all the time. That's so funny. But anyways, it looks like I see people filing out of mass. So it looks like the mass has ended. Anyways, I thank you to all my subscribers. Thanks to all of you who joined the live stream today. Not all of my live streams are this short and quick. I have some live streams where I've live streamed for about an hour or two. But this live stream will not go that long. I just wanted to holler out to my subscribers. Oh, the majority of you are not subscribed to my channel. So if you find that you're visiting my channel pretty often and you do like the content I put out, please consider like, comment, and subscribing. Definitely helps with the YouTube algorithm, and it pushes my content out there. The more people subscribe to the channel and the more people obviously watch the channel, the YouTube algorithm suggests my videos out there more and more. So, but anyways, I appreciate those of you who are my new subscribers, and I also appreciate those of you who've been subscribed to my channel for a really long time. So anyways, I hope you all I hope the rest of your weekend goes well. Wherever you're at in the world, I think it's evening time over in the Philippines. So yeah. Anyways, for those of you, just really appreciate all the likes, comments, and shares outs. And yeah, and those of you who also have shared out my live, I appreciate that as well. Anyways, I hope you guys have a awesome weekend. Hope you have a really awesome weekend. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And thanks for stopping by my live stream here. And I will talk to you guys later. Cheers. Later, Gators. Take care, everybody. Oh, and thanks for all the likes, comments, and subscribes. Peace out and enjoy the rest of the weekend. Peace. Later, Gators. Take care, everybody. Have a nice weekend. Cheers. Oh, until the next time I see you in the live or the next time I see you in your video. Later, Gators. Take care, everybody. Have a nice weekend. Cheers.